The video was kind of, man, that was kind of disappointing because I kind of pulled the trigger earlier. It wasn't moving that much on the spread, but it ripped right after I called out the bull flag forming. Those of you who got into the video, congratulations. But as far as ABNB, got in at the $170.77, got out at 250 for a profit of 730. Coin was a little bit expensive at 440, $4.40, but we made 500 bucks on that. AMD was $1.65, made 750 on that one. And Nvidia just made 100 bucks. So a little over $2,000 on options this morning. Running 10 contracts, and I think coin I ran 5. It's kind of expensive. Okay, so we're gonna go towards the futures. Let's look at your ES. So make your charts on the ES right now. Those of you who are doing a NASDAQ, fire away. Everything is up. We're up in the 4500s. We did recover from the 4300 level from the other week, so it's not too bad. Okay, so I've been watching this market. I've been watching this thing pre-market as well. We're pretty good. We did a good rip about 10 minutes ago. It was pretty good. Okay, so right now we are sitting right on the 50, and the 50 and the 7 moving average just kind of converged together. So we're going to wait for a breakout on here. We got an inverted cup and handle right on the cyan, so you can do a 99 short if it breaks down. Okay, if it bounces, it's probably going to go right back towards the 50, and then we go from there. 99 short with the win. Okay, that was your inverted cup on a 99 short. So go ahead and place your limit order. Okay, when I call this place your limit order, just play it out. If we run down on this, we're going to go to the next key level, probably to the 95-ish. Okay, looks like we're going to go long, 500 long, 4,500 long. Right on that moving average. Watch your AI. When it runs back to the 50. Okay. Play the reversal. Okay, not sure those of you who are running live if you guys got filled on that 500. You guys should have had just stopped in place. However, I didn't get filled on my 8. Look at your pullbacks, okay? You got to measure your pullbacks. Hold the 500. R1 level. Remember now, prices need to pass through for you to get filled. That 500 sucked at one tick. Price needs to pass through on volume in order for you to get filled. Those of you on paper trading, you probably might just get filled instantly because you're not trading against the market. Looks like we're going to fade 98.5 short on the moving average. This thing break above the magenta. If it does, we're going to go 04 long. 2 up at 6. Or 4 long with the win. No loss trade on that rip. Okay, we're going to back up to key levels at 07. Look for the reversal coming in. 03 short. There it is, the 03 short with the win. Okay, right back to the 50. Oh, 05 long above the moving average. Big level 2s on the upside. Will be your R4. This is breakdown below the 50. You got to go to the cyan. We want to break down below the cyan. 99.5 short. Oh, it's just rejecting. $250 long on the moving average. They're going to 250. There's one tick on that. Two ticks. 4 ticks. 250 long with the win. 150 short. Oh, I'm just looking at the DOM over here. Okay, that's the breakdown below the 50. No loss trade. Took only one tick on that 150. That was lame. Man, the Wix is huge today. 450 long. Big level 286. Rejecting again. I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna move it to 4. 4504 long. Big level 286. Nope, here it goes short. 45.01 short below this, below the big wicks. 45.01 with the win. Remember now, if you place your order, don't just place it static. No, you gotta adjust it as it moves. You gotta adjust your stops, or if you're doing a no loss trade. Okay, so we're gonna go S4. We had the S4 level. Our next target level is probably gonna be down there at, yeah. Look for the reversal coming in. 98 long. Your AI is fading. You got the warning signal and we got the buy signal. We're gonna hold this thing at 98. See if it comes in. Move it to 97. In fact, 96.5 right at the moving average. Probably gonna drop down towards our VWAP. Yep. Okay, let's see if we bounce off the VWAP. I'm gonna do a 94 long for the reversal to the 50. Right about at the VWAP level. Just below the VWAP level. 92 short. Big level 2 at 91. I got the 94 long. Recovery on a reversal. 92 short with the win. Still gonna hold at 94. Oh. 91 short. Big level 2 at 90. Make that 91.5 short. There we go. 91.5 with the one damn tick. Big level 2 at 44.90. There we go. 91.5 short with the win. Hit that level 2. The win on that 91.5. Okay, we're gonna look for the reversal over here at let me see, above the wick. 92.5 long. Our AI should be coming in. Oh, level 2 again on the bottom. 90.5 short. Big level 2 at 88.75. 90.5 with the win. 93 long. Placing that 93 long. Big level 2 at 94.25. AI is coming in. Touch and go. There you go, 93 long with the win. I think it's funky right now. Okay, I think I got 33 ticks and 11 calls. I got one loss for 3 ticks on that second trade. But that's okay. We still came out with 33 ahead. So the sentiment is, it's okay to lose a trade, just don't lose the day, right? Lost one trade on that 500. Lost 3 ticks on that. I took that thing out early before the thing started to bounce. We had several 4 tick trades, couple 1 tick trades. So you gotta do the some people are telling me, like, how do you get out at 1 tick when you set your targets at 4? You gotta drag your stops. Okay. Remember the no loss trade strategy? Look at the video. Once you place your limit order, you should be dragging your stops already to 1 tick profit. Okay, so once that thing triggers and hits and goes in, just release your stop. Okay, you should be able to get in line enough to get filled at 1 tick. Okay, because that's your stop limit. Okay. If we do go short right now, if you continue, is an inverted cup and handle. Place probably at 90. The big level 2 is all forming on the bottom, so this thing is probably going to drop. Okay, so if you run the inverted cup, I'll take it at 90. 90 short. But look at your AI. Okay, your AI is coming in. Yeah, see, look at your AI. It's going to be tricky. Most of the orders placed. Volatility today is kind of crazy. Yeah, we got several news came out. Several news came out about the inflation. Inflation data is coming out on Thursday. That's kind of big. Okay, we got several acquisitions coming in this week. Several big acquisitions. With Spirit Airlines and Peloton. Peloton is a big surprise because Peloton was about ready to go bankrupt, and they look like they're gonna do a deal with Amazon or Nike. Okay, Ford fell short. So this is all big guys in the 500. Yeah, Spotify is dealing with their issue right now. So there's a lot of stuff that's making it kind of volatile right now. The Russell's in the negative, however, but the S&P and the Nasdaq is in the positive. So we should be okay. Again, your inverted cup again would be at 90 or 80 or 89.50. Watch your VWAP at 94. Actually, I'm done. It's 33 ticks in, so it's good. Okay, so 11 call outs. You guys should be above your quota as you took some of these trades. Volatility market conditions is a little bit different today. If you studied your patterns enough, you would have seen it, right? We're going to adjust towards conditions. This is very different condition. Kind of funky the way it's moving, just based on the signals and based on what's coming off of stocks. Okay, So if you watch the news, it'll look kind of funky coming this week. It depends on what happens in Ukraine. U.S. just did a big deployment towards Poland, so it's going to be interesting week. Yeah, earnings are down. Not too much earnings coming out this week. A lot of acquisitions. Um, the information coming out on Thursday. Yeah, it's going to talk about the inflation data. Yeah, they're going to talk about rising prices, inflation. So that's going to be huge on consumables, retail. Okay, so a lot of these stuff is going to take place. So a lot of this stuff is going to have an effect on the market. Okay, so not too bad. We did really good on options. We did okay on futures. Not what I expected today. I thought we were going to go super green, but the market was a little bit volatile. We had some big wicks in the market today, so we adjust as we go. Yeah. 11 call outs, 33 ticks. I got 3 tick loss on one trade, but still we made it ahead, so that's still a positive. Okay, so if you guys got any questions, let me know. Uh, if you guys need a refresher, let me know. If you guys are still stuck on your execution, let me know. It should be straightforward about, because we run the same thing. We just look for key levels and the breakouts and a bounce off the key levels. That's it. Okay, so we're looking for support and resistance reversals and support and resistance breakouts. Okay, often around key levels. Yeah, so we have several key level areas to look for: the 50 moving average, right? The normal 7-day moving average, your magenta, your cyans. Okay, then you're gonna plot your R1 and S1s. Then we're gonna break those from there. Okay. Uh, Look at your pullbacks before you set your stops. Don't just leave your stops at 6. That's the default. Okay, if your pullbacks is beyond 6, you're gonna move that. Okay, you're gonna have to move it out deeper, 8, 10. But then again, when you move your stops, you have to adjust your risk management. Okay, because if you move your stops from 6 to 8, right, you're moving your loss, your risk loss from 300 to 400. Yeah, and then is it okay for you to lose that much in a day based on your trading plan? Because I know most of you have a trading plan, right? What does it say under your losses for the day can be? Yeah, if your trading plan says 300 is your max, you can lose a day. When you hit that, then that's it. You're done. Okay, so make sure you have your plan. Don't just trade freely and trade wild. You gotta have your plan in order for you to last in this thing. Okay, and then look at the market sentiment and how the candles are forming. So if you see it right now, the candles are coming below the moving average. Remember how the candle sits on that green and red moving average now. If it sits on it, it's a trend. Okay, so let's say we're going green. Okay, if that green candles sit on the moving average, then it's a trend. If it comes inside and start hanging on the moving average, look for it to go short. And then when you're totally inside the moving average like we are now, majority of the times you're going to go short. Okay, because it's coming inside the moving average. Now you do have your arrows. Your red arrow is going to indicate the market direction. So that arrow is hidden right above that R1 bubble. Okay, that already tells you that the market is going to shift. And then you got your AI. Look at your AI is moving to 100% total selling. Okay, your AI is going to give you the sentiment of where it's going to go. So you see now, if you look at your AI, it starts to fade. You can look for this to run back up. Okay, and then look at your candle. You ran right back up. Okay, because that means your sellers are going away. Now look at your AI. You got your 100% buyers coming in, and then we have a cup and handle. Okay, we have a cup and handle forming right now. Okay, so it all depends on where the candle is, what the candle's doing, what your signals are doing. So right now your AI is fading. You can look for it to go short at this point. Okay, look for it to go short. Plan your short. There's a doji. Okay, plan your short, but don't really take it until that AI start to flip. Okay, because right now both are fading. Okay, this thing can consolidate. Look at your road. Your road is thin. That means your market's going to consolidate a little bit, right? Remember that. Okay, so we're going to utilize everything, guys, not just what not just right looking at the candle or whatever. Utilize everything, and it'll tell you which way the market's going to move. Okay, a thin road means consolidation. Market's probably going to go sideways within at least a point or so. Okay, your AI, both of them are fading. Buyers and sellers are not even in right now. Okay, at this point, I will look for level twos and play that. Okay, so we're probably going to break above the R1, R2. Okay, and that would you would play that level towards the moving average. Okay, or just watch your signals. There's your sellers coming in. Look at your AI. Now you plot your selling reversal. Okay, you can plot your selling reversal. Do like maybe a what? O2 short. Oh no, there's your AI. It broke out. Broke out of the R1. See that? So it's all about that looking at your signals and trying to decide where it's gonna go. Okay, so right now we hanging back on the moving average. Okay, so when you hang on it, just think of it as like monkey bars, right? The candle just hanging on a moving average, and you can still move along with it. Okay. However, when you look at your AI, you can see whether the buyers and the sellers are going to come in or out. Yeah. So right now your sellers are leaving. Okay. So you could possibly plot a short. Look at your candles. You could draw a baseline diagonal from your S4 right up into your S3. I'm talking about your S3. Draw your diagonal. That could be your bottom support line. If you draw your diagonal line, that's channeling upside. Okay, that AI will give you kind of sentiment on where the market's going to go, and then of course you're always going to make your way back towards the 50. Okay, it's Monday. We have a long week. Okay, so again, if you guys need anything, let me know. Put it in the chat. I got several meetings today, several trainings today, and then we're gonna go ahead and get ready to release those calls to you guys this week. Should be ready on Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah. So make sure Ethereum is up. Yeah, Ethereum is up pretty good. I think it hit over the 3,000 level last I looked yesterday, so I went to check on my thing. Um, build up your. You guys should have bought Ethereum on a dip, but anyway, Ethereum is doing pretty good. Okay. Let's see the last I'm gonna look at. So it's about 3,100 on Ethereum right now. So for those of you who don't know, onto the right side under our name, yeah, under the admin name, under my name, there's an Ethereum price and there's a gas tracker. So right now gas is about 130 bucks. Okay, so those of you who are in the NFT, when they release Kong onto your OpenSea, now don't expect everybody to get theirs on, was it Wednesday? Wednesday, Thursday? There's a lot to be released. Okay, we've got 2,500 Kongs to be released. Not everybody's going to get theirs on the same day. Okay, it's going to start releasing Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, I think some of the OGs are going to get it on Wednesday. Um, and then it'll go down the line. Yeah, so just be prepared for it. Have your Ethereum ready. Don't need to rush into it. Okay, you're not racing anybody. You're not trying to, it's just another NFT. Okay, I know a lot of you guys are getting a little bit kind of crazy and just, um, but you gotta be patient. Okay, and I know you guys are still minting out more or sweeping for the next breeding, which is awesome. Don't get me wrong. But let's just get to the first breeding level and then we see how it goes. Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of paper hands because there is a lot of fucking idiots in this world. Okay, so you guys could possibly grab another unique looking Kong because I'm pretty sure some of these boneheads is gonna list below 7. Okay. Um, when you're ready to get your Kongs and you want to list it, you can go ahead and list it on OpenSea for 7 Ethereum or above. That's the floor we're gonna set for the Kongs. Okay. Your apes is at 5. Your Kongs is at 7. I normally want to raise it above it. That's why I told some of you guys to list your apes at 7, and now you can list your Kongs higher. If you got a rare ape, you can list that for 10. You know, I got apes listing at 25. Some that I just don't want to get rid of. But if somebody comes in and makes an offer, then go right ahead. Yeah. So list it. Okay. If you have an NFT, it does no good just sitting in your wallet. Okay. You gotta list it. For one, you're gonna help up the project by setting a floor. Two, if somebody offers to buy your ape, sell it. Okay, that's what you're in there for. To flip an investment, right? So I hear some of you guys say, "Oh, I don't want to list it, man. I want to keep it." Think about what you're doing. Okay, you can list it for higher than normal. That way, nobody would pick it up, so you can keep it. And then as we sell out the collection and the price goes up, then you can adjust your price. But you do want to list your apes because if somebody offers to buy it for 20 grand, you'd be a fool not to sell it. Okay, so list it. List your apes above 5. Lift your Kongs at 7 or above. Okay, you're gonna see some donkeys come in there and list their Kongs for low, and so be it. They're just not gonna get their BAM. Okay, um, they're not gonna get their token that's affiliated with that. So I'm trying to tell Picasso that um to hold off on getting out the million BAM until they show proof that they listed their Kongs. Okay, that only to me that makes sense. Okay, so I'm thinking you gotta list your Kongs before you can get your million BAM. Because at that point, like I told him, like you can release the BAM and they'll go in and just release, sell their Kongs for like 1 Ethereum or less. So I'm trying to tell him that don't release it until they show proof that they listed their Kongs. Um, to me, that's the better way, I think, so that we don't have any paper hands. Okay, I'm going to jump on a call with him shortly. Um, so I'm just going to discuss some stuff. If any of you guys want me to, um, let's see. Okay, where we at? Where we at? If you, any of you want me to ask him something, let me know. I'm gonna have a talk with him shortly. Would you be able to ban or do something to those who list with their Kongs for low, like those who Picasso don't have their Kongs? You know what? Banning those guys is a tricky thing. Okay, because one of the things that they didn't want to do is ban people. But it'll take. They've banned several people for spamming the chat. Some people coming in and just dumping their collaborations and kind of sending out what you call that scamming DMs to people. So they did ban those guys. They did ban several elites because the elites were just acting like crybabies. Just keep grumbling and keep nagging and keep grumbling and keep nagging. So he reached out and he said, "Hey, what should I do? These guys are just constantly nagging." And he did a little bit of research, and these elites were some of the very ones listing below the mint price. Yeah, elites now, the ones supposed to be the leaders. So he reached out to me and he said, "What did you do?" And I said, "Ban them. Just ban them. The hell with them." Yeah, so he did. He banned those guys. Now these guys are listing below. It's hard. For one thing, it's hard because you got to do a wallet check and try to see who owns the wallet and cross check it to see who does that. Um, technically, he can't really ban guys for listing low. It's more of an ethics kind of thing. Yeah. So there's those paper hands is just because they already have it invested in there. Yeah. So he'll feel pretty bad to banning them for something like that because technically, You know, they can list it for whatever they want. It's just that they're requesting that everybody list it above 5 so we can set the floor. And I know those guys are listing at 0.08. They just have no clue. You got to realize some of these guys you're talking to in chat are like 17-year-olds, kids who don't know nothing. And all they think about is, I'm jumping into an NFT and I want to make a quick buck. Yeah, these guys are the most impatient fucking donkeys on the planet. These young kids, these young teenagers, they talk like they know what they're doing. They have no clue. Yeah. Um. No, no. The second round of Kong, if you breed in February, no, they won't get a million bam. Okay, not at this point. He right now the thing is you don't get any more bonus after the 31st breeding. Okay. He's still sketchy on the 50% reward. Um, so I know he's talked about like some guys are he's not going to reward some guys for grinding up in the chat, and then again he said he is. So it's kind of a sketchy area right now. Yeah, because what they want to do is they want to move towards the pink sale and they want to start burning more BAM supply so that the price can list at a high, possibly 10 cents. Yeah, so he's not going to be awarding any more BAM. I don't think. That was the last thing he said to me. He's going to hold off on rewarding so that they can start burning. Um, who else had a question? Let's see. Yeah, you know what? If guys are in there begging for money or strapped for cash, they shouldn't be in there. And that's one of the things you're going to hear from these young kids. They're like, oh, well, blah, blah, blah happened and I need money. But you know what, man? The thing is to be, if you need fucking money and you don't have money, you shouldn't be in projects like this because you just ruin it for everybody. Yeah, it just ruins it for everybody. When you list low because they're looking for, I mean, like you already bought it for 300-400 bucks and you're looking for to make a minus $200 profit. It's fucking stupid, right? So these guys they don't have a clue. They're impatient. So it's more of it's a catch-22 when you try to sweep the floor and then these other people say, oh well, somebody's buying it, so why not I list mine so I can make quick buck. But see what they look at it is, see, it's not is there's no checks and balances. Like you buy it for 400 and then you want to sell it for 150 and they think, okay, I got rid of my 8. What an idiot move. You just lost, right? In the long term, you look at it, you just lost. So it's really really stupid of these guys, and that's where we got to come in and try to educate these people about holding it because it makes no sense to sell it for a loss, right? Because this project is going to blow up. Give it a couple months, okay? Um, just give it a couple months and let the roadmap play out. It's going to be great, okay? There's another oh, what was? Oh, I got it. I didn't get into it. This is telling this guy. Somebody got in. I think he was from Africa, and he was having a hard time. He was saying like the chat sucks and you can't get nowhere, blah blah blah. And so somebody said, well, just go look on YouTube and blah blah blah, trying to kick him out of the chat. Well, what I told the guy is you're supposed to be there to help him, right? Not to send him away, right? If he doesn't understand NFTs or crypto, then it is our job to educate these people or send them to the right channels, the newbie channel, how to mint channel or whatever the channel they should go and read up on. But this guy was telling them, well, if the chat sucks, then you don't belong here, or if you don't understand cryptos, NFTs, then go to YouTube. No, it's not that. We want to make them understand the project. Yeah, the project. Because if you understand the project, you're going to pretty much catch the sentiment of what NFTs are about. Okay, so just watch the engagement again, the conversations you see, and if somebody starts straying off and start putting like fucking dancing cats and all these dumb freaking gifts, let them know to ease up on the gifts and start talking about the project. Okay, you're either going to talk about the project, give ideas for future of the project, help people with the project, right? or just give, what would you do if so and so happened? What would you do if it listed at 10? Or, oh, if the market goes at, bam, listed 10 cents and it goes up to 15 cents, what would you do? Give people that positive optimism, right? Never go in there and start talking about dumb shit. It's okay to talk about, positive stuff though, like recipes and what are you doing, where you from, blah, blah, blah. But when you get out of hand and then it starts getting kind of ridiculous because you got to figure out if you want new people to come in and engage in the chat, you don't want them to see stupid conversations, right? Um, so that's one of the things that we were talking about, and Geek got into it with somebody about that, and it was upsetting to her that they kept insisting, oh, but people love gifts and blah blah blah. Nah, man, there's a sense of looking professional and looking like a childish fucking chat room, right? There's a time and place, right? Whenever he's ready to grind out a dance party, gift all you want. Okay, but when we're in there and trying to get people into the project, if I was a new guy coming into a project and I just see crazy looking gifts, I wouldn't even engage because it doesn't look professional, right? It looks like everybody's playing around in there. Yeah, so let's keep our conversations professional. I mean, like again, like, we can talk about good stuff. Some I see some people talk about recipes, which is awesome. Hey, what's for lunch? Another one. What it's awesome. Where you from? What do you do? Blah blah blah. But then when they start talking about inappropriate stuff, then it kind of gets ridiculous. And then they start posting gifs, and which I hate. Yeah, I hate those gifs, especially in those chats. Like, there's a time and place. If you want to do it, go to another chat and do it. Yeah, but not in the main chat. Okay. Um, he's asking me to go ahead and look for more OGs, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be watching more of the content on the chat. Who's helping who? If you guys are already in the OGs, then it's fine. There's gonna be more rewards for the OGs, more perks for the OGs that's coming out. Um, and I forgot what I gotta go talk. We're gonna go. I'm gonna go meet with him soon, so we're gonna have another phone call. But the Kongs are looking pretty sick. Um, some just looks kind of retarded, but it, again, it's the algorithms and how it fits it. But it is unique. Some looks pretty cool, and again, it's really based on your apes traits that it comes in. That's going to build up on your Kongs. Okay, but it is another rare NFT, and it's a Kong. Okay, so it's going to be pretty sick. Didn't have time to do what we really wanted to do, which was backgrounds. Um, I submitted some backgrounds, but it was hard to do 2,500 different backgrounds to make the color and everything in there and the clarity. So we're probably gonna do that on next breeding ground, next round, or we might add it on like how they're gonna add the elixirs. Yeah. Um, that's still up in the air. So, but we got a lot of things coming forth. Yeah. So we're only 70% on the roadmap. We still got Kongs coming out. Then we're gonna list the Kongs. Then they're gonna run the elixirs for the apes, and then that can also drive the price up, and then people will start minting. Um, hold on. I just see somebody walking by my driveway on my cameras. Okay. Elixirs on the Kongs. Um, and then they're gonna work towards the pig sale for BAM to list on Pancake, and then there's going to be the development of the next breeding for the end of February. Then we're going to start creating Kong wives. The Kong wives is going to be minted to breed with your Kongs, and then we're going to start breeding for silverbacks. Okay, and then possibly they're going to create the Kong coin, but I think it's going to be another dilemma about about listing Concoin as a utility token. The Concoin going to come out if they're going to make them later on. After the roadmap completes, they're going to do the possibly make the Concoin. Not sure yet. That was up in the air. Okay. I don't think they're gonna do it though. I think they're just gonna ride BAM and then just do more BAM rewards later on. If it listed, then they can have more supply on BAM. And then of course the silverbacks and going into the metaverse. They're gonna start doing games and gonna create the metaverse resort on its own plot of land, probably on Decentraland. So it's good. There's a lot coming out, man. There's a lot of stuff that we talk about, a lot of stuff that they're projecting to do. They have a lot of big whale investors coming in. Picasso has a lot of his investor friends coming in, dumping money into this project. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, so we just want to hold fast and see where it goes. Um, yeah, shit, man, my mind is all over the place. Okay, so if you guys need anything, please let me know, and then I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Okay, I'll be monitoring the chat. So if you guys need any questions about trading, post it up in our chat room, or I'll see you guys grinding out on the other chat, and I'll see you guys in there. Okay, so I'll see you guys on Wednesday. You guys have a great day. Please stay safe and do your part in this COVID thing. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. All right, have a great day.